What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the 4 Minute Midnight Podcast with me, Hiatus is not gay. This is episode number 23, aka the unofficial, official last episode of season 1 of this podcast. Yes, I am doing a seasonal podcast. A 4 minute is on hiatus, so I will be 2. But before that, I've got some juicy or interesting trivia or news items for all you guys before I leave for a while.
여기까지인가 봐요. Get out 뒤돌아서나가요. 이 사랑의 끝에는 미움만이 남았네요. 끝이 없던 우리 사랑에도 끝이 보여. 어줍지 않은 이유들로 질질 끌지 마요. 늦었어 이미 끝났어. 네 눈빛이 말해주고 있어. Liar, liar, liar. 더 날 속이지 마. 이젠 더 이상 알고 싶지 않아. I don't wanna know, no, no. 더는 no, no, no. 다 끝났어.
Okay, you just listen to the 4 minute Hate Odessa Say My Name remix by TH30 Studios on YouTube. I will link his channel below, or I will link the YouTube video of the remix below. You can check out his channel, pretty good stuff. TH30 Studios on YouTube. I hope you liked that remix. I thought it was nice. Okay. 4 minutes been quite inactive the last couple of weeks, but I have some interesting news items for you guys. However, before I go to that, I have an announcement to make. Next month, starting April 15th, I will be in Korea for about a week. So if any of you guys, I don't think any Korean foreigner is listening to this, but if you do, we could meet up. I don't know, get to know each other, do something for this podcast. That would be cool. I think maybe I could interview you, ask questions, do something, have fun. Okay, so I will try my best to look for 4 minutes new office. Before their old office, it was easy for me to find. I just got off the station. I forgot which one. I think it's somewhere in Gangnam. Then walk like around 15 minutes, and then bam, it's there, almost right next to JYP's building. The 2 cube offices. It's there. I remember how to get there. If you want, I think I made like a tutorial before with pictures. If you want me to post no, it won't make sense to post because they already moved. But I will try my best to find Cube's new office. I have the address, and if I do, I'll post pictures. I might reveal my face if I'm lucky enough to get a picture with any of the members. I haven't seen them in 2 years. Usually it's been kind of a tradition of mine to see 4Minute in person at least once a year since 2010. But I haven't been to Korea in 2 years, so hopefully I can find their office and I don't know, meet them, give them a gift. So I was planning to ask Filipino foreigners to if they want me to send something to the girls, but since I cannot guarantee that I can find their office, I won't ask that. Instead, I'll just do like I'll just find an impromptu gift, probably food or chocolates, and then and a card, and then give it to them. So what I want from you guys, if you have any message, I'll buy a huge ass card that's around like a foot long, 1 foot by 1 foot. So if any of you guys have a message for 4Minute, you can tweet me. I will write it on the card and then take a picture and post it on Twitter. You can tweet me your message, and including your name and country if you want. But like I said, it's not a guarantee that I'll be able to give it to them personally. I will update all you guys during my trip. Alright, so think of this as like the next midnight gossip topic. Okay, again, if you have a message you want me to send to 4Minute for my trip next month, tweet them to me or write in the comment section below. Okay, much better if you write it in the comment section. If it's long, it's easier to find because it will be a month, and like I said, this was the last unofficially official last episode of season 1 of the 4Minute Midnight Podcast. Alright, anyway, I'll remind all you guys again in April when as my trip gets nearer. Okay, so I might post like a special podcast episode or something, especially since Gayan's birthday is coming soon on May. When will this podcast return? I'm not sure yet. Probably when 4Minute returns, when there are lots of news about 4Minute. Okay, so like I said, it's been kind of quiet in 4Minute land, but everybody's been keeping themselves busy. Each member. First, Jiyeon is on Instagram already, right? And recently she got herself a puppy. I don't know why. Maybe she and Gayan are living in together, and they need like a pseudo baby to take care of. Okay, so Jiyeon's busy with that. That's it. Meanwhile, Sohyun has got a new haircut. She also has a puppy. So maybe they are having play dates with the Jiyeon and her puppy. The bully squad getting puppies. Should I feel bad for the puppy? Is this animal cruelty? Okay, but meanwhile, Gayon, she doesn't have a new puppy yet, but she did a photo shoot for Marvel. Is it Marvel? It's Marvel. It's spelled Marvel, which is odd and really awful spelling if it's pronounced Marvel. Okay, so she did a photo shoot she appeared in a photo shoot for Marvel. I'll just say Marvel recently. Meanwhile, Jiyeon, she already has a puppy, and she's still doing the drama every Saturday midnight Korean time, 12:35 midnight Saturday Korean Standard Time. Okay, and she also appeared in a photo. So that's it. No photo shoot. A drama for Jiyeon. Hyun has been the busiest among the members. Oddly enough, she appeared recently on W Korea magazine. She had a very bizarre concept photo shoot You can see the pictures on the stream here on this podcast. She's also been hanging out with Jessie, the girl from season 1 of Unpretty Rap Star. I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe they've been they're planning to get plastic surgery together or something. Like, seriously, look at Jessie's face and tell me she's natural. Look me in the eye and tell me Jessie, the rapper's face, is natural. It looks like her lips are about to fall off. That's how bad. She should ask for a refund from her doctor. So yeah, and Hyuna's been hanging out with Jessie recently, and she also last week Hyuna appeared on Please Take Care of My Refrigerator, where she showed the contents of her fridge. Obviously, of course, netizens after the episode, netizens commented on Hyuna's appearance instead of they criticized her appearance they said how they said she looks better without makeup. She's getting too much surgery, even though they have no proof of this, instead of focusing on how she did on the show. Those who haven't seen the episode, she charmed her way into the hearts of the other guests. She danced, I think, almost everything. Red, bubble pop. Yeah, but netizens again focused on being the negative people they are, saying no way she can eat all that food in her fridge. It's like they know it's like they think they know Hyuna eats a lot. Okay, so it won't be surprising. And she has 4 other members in her group, so it wouldn't be shocking to think that she shares or she gives food to other members. So yeah, end rant, netizens. So I won't read any comments because most of them are nonsensical and not even related to the show. Okay, so that's it. As a group, 4Minute appeared in a photo shoot for Ceci recently. They were very, like, barefaced kind of theme, but still very gorgeous and fresh. Okay, so that's about it for the individual members. About Namjiyeon's drama, this one is courtesy of Purple Prism. The first episode of Namjiyeon's drama, My Little Baby, recorded 2.4% rating, and it was the most watched program by women in their 40s on that night, 4.4%, and that's good. If you're able to dominate Ajumas, especially since they're probably the biggest. They have a big population of sedentary lifestyle, people with sedentary lifestyle. Also, the show trended on real-time search portals .um and Naver, and number 1. They trended number 1 after the broadcast. Okay, so that's good. It won't be cancelled soon. So, anyone seen the show? If any one of you has seen the show, if you've got like comments, please do tweet me what you think of the show, and especially about Namjiyeon's performance, or comment below. I'd like to read them sometime in the future, or retweet them. Alright, like I said, it's been a quiet 2 weeks, so we're going straight to the 4-minute gossip. Yeah, it's already that time. We're about 10 minutes into this podcast and we're ready for 4-minute gossip. Okay, last time I asked all you guys to what you want to see for 4Minute's next variety show, because there's a high probability that they'll have their own show sometime in the summer, which has been kind of like a tradition every year for 4Minute. Okay, Let me read some of the. Okay, Ray at Ray_Malaysia said 4-minute video should be good. So I guess you want something like that, 4-minute video. At 4M_Mary May said, I want to see their normal daily life when they aren't promoting each one, not as a group like in 4-minute video. I think they did some scenes, some individual scenes in that series, right? Next is at 4M Hikari. She said, I want to see them talk about music, composing, or the music they like, and Sohyun with the guitar. At Laditok said, I would like to see them in a show where they can show their daily life, like in 24 hours or 4 minutes of MTV, which was their first show, by the way, in 2009. But longer, for 4 minutes or so. Also, I want them to see them in a show where they show their teamwork and gayness. Okay, this is the number one. This is the president of the 4-Minute is Gay fan club. Nana, please. At Klexa94 said, well, something where they can show their gayness and dorkiness, something like a cross between Troublemaker and 4-Minute video. Okay, 4M_Mastermind is the vice president of the 4-Minute is Gay fan club. Klexa, please. So if you didn't know, if you were still a fetus in 2009, 4-Minute, 24 hours with 4-Minute from MTV was only like 4 minutes long. I forgot how many episodes there were. I think like 10. And they promised a second season, and it's 2016 and there's still no second season. Some of these are like kind of common and some they've done already. I would like, for me, I'd like to see them set a goal. 4-Minute has done a lot of varieties, like I said, so it's kind of hard to come up with a new or fresh idea for a show. They've shown their daily lives. They've gone to other countries. And they've gone to a beach. They've gone to an amusement park. These stuff I really liked. The amusement park, the beach, and the daily life. And I especially like the traveling part, going to other countries and doing stuff. And they've also done a show where they met fans regularly, Friends Day. So it's kind of hard to think of a new show. The daily life, they do that all the time. But I guess what I want to see is something where they set a goal on the first episode. For example, they can think of like, we'll make a music video at the end of this show. Usually 4 minutes variety show is like 8 to 10 episodes long. So by the 10th episode, we can have the final product. We can see the final product. So it can be a competition between the members. Okay, for example, each member will make a sculpture like that, and then by the last episode of the show, there's a judging contest, all the shebang. Or it can be like a group project where, like I said, make a video, make a short movie, something like that, and then we can see the final product at the end of the show, the last episode. Okay, so something like that. That's one idea. Okay, so set a theme, set a mission, set a goal at the first episode, and do it at the last. That's one suggestion I could pitch. Okay, or they could do, or another thing that I'd like to see is them doing some acting. It could be like around 8 episodes long. Each week we see a member or 2 members or 3 members like have their own segment, have their own short movie, or which is like about maybe 30 minutes long, right? So by the end of around 6 to 8 episodes, we'll have a total of maybe like 4 to 5 movies. Okay, so I'd like to see something like that where they're acting. It would be fun to see them under a new light like that, especially Jiyeon. She hasn't done much acting. Jiyeon and Sohyun and Hyuna, also Hyuna. Guy has done some acting, but Sohyun, I haven't seen her movie, so I can't say. So different themes. A movie, a comedy, horror, drama is boring for me. Action, they can try all different kinds of styles of movies. So one episode, maybe they can show how they made the movie, and then the next episode they show the final product. Again, so on like that. Maybe one, like each can have an individual movie. So 5 movies, 5 episodes of movies, 5 episodes of behind the scenes, 5 members, 10 episodes. You feel me? Everybody can imagine what it would look like. I am, and I'm getting excited. I should be 4 Minutes manager, pitch or in charge of 4 Minutes career. Pitch this to Korea, make a movie. Alright, so those are my 2 suggestions. I hope you guys like it, find them interesting. Okay, again, thanks to everybody who sent in their answers, their replies, especially those who have been participating on the discussion of the Midnight Gossip every week since podcast number 1. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you keep joining the discussion in the future episodes of this podcast. Alright, so that's the gossip part. The last part of this podcast will be about their Grazia photo shoot interview. I think parts of this came out before, but this one, some parts you haven't read, you haven't heard. This one was translated by Yuda at 4 Minutes Forum. Okay, I just chose some of the more interesting parts. It's a pretty long interview, so thanks to Yuda for translating this. Okay, the first one is they talked about, interestingly, the life of a maknae. Hyuna said when Sohyun's in a bad mood, the unis help her to feel better. Really? I sense sarcasm. I sense insincerity. Sohyun said the unis really accept my jokes. I feel better after joking around. They also talked about how Sohyun is kind of like the mature member of the group. Gayan said these days we depend on Sohyun instead. I sense sarcasm. Sohyun said, however, I think I've lived quite a comfortable life as a maknae. Jiyeon added that in other teams, usually the maknae is the one who wakes up first in the morning and goes to the hair shop. But for us, no matter what the occasion is, we always do rock, paper, scissors fairly. Gayon added that there's no such thing as you do it since you're the maknae. Sohyun, did they bully Sohyun into this? Okay, you keep on the magazine also said that 4 Minutes beauty may be different from other girl groups, but they are pretty or beautiful because of their powerful stage or performances. So I said that they are a lot prettier than expected. We are a lot prettier than expected. Gayan said on that impression, lots of people say you girls are really pretty and you're really feminine once you get off the stage. Jian said, people have always thought that 4-Minute members have a strong personality. Okay, this one's interesting. Girl crushes. Since 4-Minute is considered the national girl crush of Korea, yes, official national girl or original girl crush of Korea. 4-Minute talked about who their girl crushes are. Sohyun's questionable answer is, she said, Kendall Jenner. She's pretty, her body's nice too. She has charms even when a girl looks at her. When someone from the same sex looks and thinks she's cool, doesn't it mean she's really cool? Jian said, for me it's Jennifer Lopez, who hasn't changed since she was 6 years old. When I look at her, I automatically say awesome, cool. Her performance is flashy and she acts well too. She's just downright cool. Probably J-Lo is probably the inspiration for Jian's dancing and dream team. Okay, Hiatus said, I think girls that have confident attitudes are cool. Everyone has different charms. That means everyone has the potential to be a girl crush. Perfect answer for a political candidate, Yana. Jian said, Jian's choice is a different J-Lo. This one is the Hunger Games J-Lo, the annoying one. It's Jennifer Lawrence. She looks like she has a great personality even though she is a world-class actress. She's always simple. When watching her interviews, I always feel like that. Probably because they have the same boyish charms. J-Lo is kind of boyish, but she's become annoying. Okay, Guyan said, Tilda Swinton for me. Her androgynous appeal is cool. She can wear suits and dresses very well. She can act any role very well. She's very awesome. Now I'm curious what Tilda Swinton movie Guyan has seen. Androgynous, huh? Like I always say, you can't spell Guyan without G-A-Y. Okay, on Fear, they were asked what is something they fear of, especially as an artist or as a performer. Okay, Guyan said, I don't want to show an imperfect stage. We have become a more senior group and there are a lot of rookie groups. When we come out after a stage, we want to hear the words, wow, it's indeed 4-Minute. We don't want to make people shake their heads. Okay, which song can you dance right away even when you just suddenly woke up from sleep? Jian said, Hot Issue. Jian said, Hot Issue. Guyan said, we can do Hot Issue even without rehearsal. Liar. Jian said, even though there are other songs that we practiced during training days, we had to sing Hot Issue as our ending song for 7 years. Jian said, we even performed Hot Issue in an ice rink during snowfall. We have sung that song through all hardships. Hot Issue. 4-Minute should receive royalty every time a drama or a Korean show uses that phrase, Hot Issue, like for real. Okay, they also commented on the song that gave them their first win, Music. Jian said, at the time, many singers wanted that song, the song Music. And after the song came out, many electronic songs also came out. Jian said, music doesn't feel tacky when you listen to it now. So it still gives off a fresh feeling. On Sadness, Jian said, we do have times when we are sad. Jian said, rather than being sad, we get angry more often. I think it's Hyuna is the most emotional. She gets sad, especially when it comes to her family. Okay, they talk about the album. What do you want for people to pay attention to from Act 7? Jian said, I hope people will look at us as an artist through this album. The era when we do something out of order has ended. Now we make our album on our own independently. So we feel a great responsibility. Everybody is finding the parts that they are confident in or has confidence in. And I hope people will acknowledge us as artists. Okay, that's it. That's the Graza interview. Thanks again to Yuda from 4 Minutes Forum for translating. I hope all you guys heard something interesting from that interview. Okay, so like I said, this is the last episode for the first season of the 4-Minute Midnight Podcast. So that's it. That's the episode. Thanks to everybody who watched or who has watched, especially those who watched all 23 episodes from start to finish. Okay, so I'll see all you guys on the next episode. I don't know when that will be. And just follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like this video. Okay, some shit like that. Okay, I'll see all you guys in Korea. Okay. Again, leave comments below. Tweet me. Twitter at Hiatus.day. I will leave you now with the rest of the remix from TH30 Studios. Enjoy. Peace out.
답이 없는 답안에 답만 주거라고서 사랑의 콩깍지가 아닌 색안경을 껴 이런 식으로 할 바엔 그냥 헤어지는 게 낫어 널 만나서 외롭다면 혼자 외롭고 말겠어 I don't wanna know 너의 매일 똑같은